Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more Beacon Pines. Today we are going to go back and see if we can change the outcome. So in the last video, we met an end, not a very good end. And we're going to see if we can change that and progress the story some further. So there's actually two different paths we can take. There's the Warehouse of Horrors, which we can struggle. And there is the Hazardous Hectoring, where we can tickle. So I'm going to try that one first, and maybe we'll follow this branch and then we can go back later and try the other branch. Wow, time to bust out the tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey, Tish, want to see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yup. Yep.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Yep.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yep. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
Okay, good. So he's going to leave and hopefully not get covered in the goo this time. I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair. Yeah, get it out, quickly.
Out of her hair as best as she could.
Quickly, run to a lake and jump in. Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh, she's got white in her hair now. Oh, God. Okay, at least we made that through, though. Chapter 4, okay.
The best policy. Luka paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rolo was his primary concern.
She's got like a rogue look going on now. Okay. Can we head off around that way? No, we cannot. So I guess we're going this way. No, we are also not going that way. Okay, well, I guess we're going back. Luka, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with grey hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rolo. Luka, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was the most intense Luka had ever seen her.
Yeah.
Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luka.
Need to tell her what's going on. We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luka broke down.
Rolo and I weren't just playing in the wheat wood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit. And we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luka.
It's not your fault, Luka. Rolo's going to be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm going to fix this. Luka, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luka.
You go back to that little tree house you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rolo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luka wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Uh-oh, don't touch the puddle, guys. Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Okay, hopefully they don't touch the puddle. We can't do anything with those now. Anything else lurking around? No. Can we talk? Whee! Just jump on your face. Okay, we can't talk.
Luka peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Yeah, okay. So bees are still gone. Can we go this way? Oh, hello.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Ah, so this is where they live.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, that's quite a fancy estate. Can we go around the back? Was this like a little servant's house? Okay. Alright, we'll head back. And we may be able to speak to Rolo at the treehouse. Maybe that's why she sent us there.
Jumped with a start.
Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who are you talking to? What?
Luka motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, is he calling Gran again? Oh no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it really. Oh, is this going to be like a black phone situation? I just went to see the second movie last weekend. The whole thing's a waste of money if you ask me. Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rolo knows those woods too well to get lost. Oh, got some spooky music. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. Yeah, you think this is a prank? This is a bit too far for a prank. What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luka, is there something else that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luka's shoulder.
I feel like we can't trust anyone. Dang it, boy. If there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks. Oh, we've got a pathway here.
Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luka could sense something eating away at him.
Yeah, I almost don't trust him, eh? There was a shame?
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help.
No, I don't think don't tell him. I don't know, I don't trust him. Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rolo when he went missing? Yeah, he's so in on it. Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first we were just looking around. Can you not hear the spooky music? Luka, listen. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep
Mr.
Engineering.
Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that. Yeah, here we go.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Is he gonna take us now? Why did you have to? I tried, Luka. God knows I tried to keep
Luka
you safe.
attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
I knew it. Why would they have the spooky music playing otherwise? But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this. I wonder if that's why he was so interested in Gran too.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luka into the phone booth.
Oh, okay. Is this like a get smart situation and this is how they get to their underground lab? What are you doing? It's out of my hands
The door
now.
latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Uh-oh. Shit.
As Luka pounded the glass,
here we
the floor
go.
dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim.
Yep.
Luka winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop.
Man, this is quite an extreme
He felt the cold
operation,
rush
isn't
of
it?
air and opened his eyes with hesitance.
Like underground tunnels and
Two
secret
large
phone booths?
figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luka heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end.
Oh,
Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try
yeah.
something else.
Interesting. Okay, so it looks like we can't follow this branch at the moment because we don't have what's needed. So I'm guessing this is where it's going to change and we need something else other than shame. I wonder if the actual like token thing you use depends on the story and whether Mr. Nuncreed is actually like in on it or not. Like maybe if you have another option, he's not actually in on it. That would be interesting. Okay, I guess we're going to go this way because that's the only way we can go now. So this is when we were in the factory by ourselves, or like the abandoned warehouse. And then the guy in the hazmat suit came out and tried to get us. And for some reason we went change. I think that's because it was the only option at the time. So now we can struggle. Yeah, there we go. A story about change originally.
Luka could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile. He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luka swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luka was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
So in this version of the story,
The
Rolo's
next
still with
morning,
us.
It was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at Bag in Wag. Okay, there's our first quest. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, isn't that the 2 people that she was with that night? Wonder if she's putting like secret messages in the jam. Ah, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Yeah, I was about to say, just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. I wonder if we can accidentally mess it up and give the jam to Mr. Nuncreed instead, and then he'll get the secret message. No problem. Off with you now while the day is still young. That's a lot of trust to put in a kid, especially if there's secret organization messages in there. Okay. Has she also got a secret compartment to get downstairs? Oh no, she's just literally calling on the phone. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Bloop, 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 bloop. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Oh, I wonder who she was talking to. Okay. Yeah, there's Rolo. He's back. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news. No more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Okay, let's head into town and deliver some jam. And we need to make sure we deliver it to the right people. Actually, I just want to see, what's this way?
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Okay, nothing. Let's head this way then. Hey, you looking for some more bugs? Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There was a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luka. Even beetles.
Luka checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? Yeah, so something's definitely happening with the insects around town. Where do I go to find... You can tell those jerks. It doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving. No, they're trying to push him out. Where do we deliver the jam to? Oh, there's, I can't remember his name. The evil guy. The mayor and the head of the investigation thingy. Not investigation. I can't remember what it's called. Sorry, mind blank. Hold on. Where do I go here? Can I go in? No, I cannot. So where's Mr. Tolliver? We can't go in here? This way, maybe? Oh, okay. Up at Dawn Newsstand. Ah, there's the little bat that we spoke to last time. Hey, Dawn. Ah, hey, Luka. What's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
Ah, they got you on jam delivery, eh? Yep. Hey, Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building. You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So, what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. Oh yeah, we haven't met her yet in this timeline, have we? But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr in the Perennial Harvest. And the other one is working for Heiress Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pines Pass. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Okay, I think Kerr is the one who owns the new factory in town. Where they're making like a new fertilizer or something. I can't remember. Oh yeah, there she is. Oh, there's the mayor too. Wait, didn't we just see him in town? Who was the other guy with? Well, if it isn't my favorite little Jan runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luka's cheek.
She looks tired. You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Break. I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. It's kind of a messed up thing to say to a kid, especially if his mum really did leave. Few things in the world can keep a mother from her son.
Luka shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Yeah. Ah yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luka. Will do. Okay, here's the meal. Let's go. Oh, hold on.
Luka squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh, we've got another memory scene. Can we talk to anyone? No. Oh, it's very busy. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh no, that's Mrs. Valentine, isn't it? Okay, that must be who we saw. And that must be her bodyguard. And that looks like Mr. Nunchik. Oh my god, I've forgotten his name already. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. Okay, let's go speak to Mum. I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Okay, this looks like Roxy. Hi, Roxy. Luka? I'm helping. Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Oh, do I have to make it? Chicken sandwich. That looks like ham, beef, lollies. Lollies on a burger. Okay. Chicken sandwich with bacon on top. Oh yeah, this is like American style sandwiches where we would call this a burger because the burger is like the bun, but I think in America, like you call it, why can't I deliver it? Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice. I think you call it a burger, like depending on the meat. So it has to be like a hamburger patty or like mincemeat or something. But yeah, as long as it's on a burger bun here, it's considered a burger. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. My father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of pressure. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, father and I always make time to have lunch together once a
Luka
month.
glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. The silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. A nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Okay, so that would be the ham. Cold cuts. And that looks like the... Oh, what's that? Is it like cactus or something? Who's eating cactus in a burger? That's a very interesting burger to eat as well. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect, thank you. Have we met this guy yet? Gad zooks, they've shrunk the wait staff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luka a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing? He's pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will ya? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger? I have just the thing for you. Yeah, with grilled cactus on top. What the actual shit? That sounds disgusting. Grilled cactus? The heart wants what it wants. Oh, you need to get your heart checked by a cardiologist because it should not be wanting this. What the actual shit? Okay, look, it's like, there's like a full-on like lollipop or something. Candy canes, marshmallows, those little like tubes. That looks disgusting. What the hell? Maybe that's why I haven't met this guy yet, because he like died from his eating habits. I call it the sweet and stabby. Ha! Now that's a burger with bite. Look, she's still pregnant. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant in like the now times too, or does she just push the pram around? I wonder how long has passed since this happened. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. All right. Out we go. No, there's... Oh, is he waiting for his dad again? If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that... Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Mr. Kerr, that's it, the hyena. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I don't really think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Okay. Really? Do you think it'll be great? Alright. Nothing round back here? No. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. So this is Mrs. Valentine. Yeah, look, she's still pregnant. She's still pregnant with her pram. How long has she been pregnant for? She looks like a rabbit as well. Maybe this is like her 10th litter. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Heiress Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem? Okay, he's not her bodyguard. He must own the Beacon. I think we actually met him last time.
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Heiress, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes. That is the news of the day. But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Mrs. Valentine. Miss Valentine, sorry. You're not married. My readers are more so interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings on of my family was the only thing anyone in this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. Get with the times. And you know, change is dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Wow. Good day, Mr. Wilder. Yeah, it seems like the conversation is finished. And we can't have a wee chat with him. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. Hello? You still pregnant? Nothing to say? Okay. What's down this way? Ah, okay. History museum. It's like a little tent. Oh, there's Mr. Tolliver.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello? Eep.
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Ah, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Grain had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
Leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, those ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to
He
me.
reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luka a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, weird. I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Okay. There we go. Oh, I touched it. Oh, how are you? I don't think we've met yet. How do you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where'd you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert. Do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. Alright. Nothing going on around here. Nothing we can find. Should we have a look in the museum? Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident.
So he's the
Sharper
father
went from us
of
far too soon.
the other Valentine lady we saw, Miss Valentine.
But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company represents.
Yeah. Disclaimer. So this is what she wanted the Beacon to report about. That was unhelpful. No wonder they didn't want to report about it. It was pretty boring. Okay, let's head along this way. Drop off the last of our jam. Who's in the library today? Hey, kiddo. Good afternoon, Luka. Can I help you find something? maybe, maybe not. Try me. Well, there's been some weird stuff going on at the old Valentine warehouse. Can't say I know anything about the old warehouse, but empty hives don't stay empty for long. Huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, there's more similarities I see with people. If a hive collapses and it fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. Yeah, that's what's happening in town with the fertilizer. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse? Nature abhors a vacuum. Okay. Hey, Jace. Hey, Luka. Have you seen this new issue of Hank Atomic? Not yet. No spoilers, please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please. We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes. Hank Atomic, man of space justice. Jace, no spoilers. Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. Alright, Jace, see you later. Roger that, Space Cadet. Okay, last time we could look at the books, but it doesn't seem like we can check anything out this time. So let's go. There we go, there's Nuncreed. Oh, can we go this way? No, okay. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luka, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day. Is he the guy that was in the factory? It's giving me that vibe from the way he's paused before saying chipper.
Luka for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case...
Creed snatched the basket from Luka.
I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see your gran. Yeah, I think he knows that she's like onto them and he's trying to figure out what she knows. Hey. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone tell you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Off she goes. Wait for me. What just happened? Well... Oh, was that with her parents? Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what's your little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luka. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luka Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona? Ilona. Is that how you say it? We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luka a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck, tell me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you can both stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Oh geez. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. It's a small town. Is there even that many kids her age? What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luka, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Is Gran going to be okay with that? Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My mums are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to that big mansion place. Oh, so that's where they live. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Off she runs. Meet Beck at big creepy gate. Oh, but what about Rolo? We need to catch up with Rolo first. We said we'd meet him at the treehouse once we delivered all the jam. Or was that tonight? Maybe we meet him afterwards? Because it's still daytime. But you eat dinner at nighttime. I'm confused. The game's kind of telling us to go to see Beck. So maybe we go see her first. And then we meet Rolo afterwards? We'll see. If it's wrong, then I'm sure we'll... Oh, look, there's the weird guy who likes lolly burgers. Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival is coming up. The festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit...
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
...is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. Why is he carrying those things? But both of those are garbage. Exactly. Okay, well, I'll leave you with your things. Oops, I'm heading back inside the library. Can we go into the drugstore? No, we can't. We can't do anything along here? No, we cannot. Oh. Oh there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Ah, I was just wandering round a bit. Wandering? How wonderful. Children and their wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyways, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business, that away.
Mr. Kerr winked with a wry smile.
Ah, I'm just yanking your chain. Perennial Harvest is just making a few
He
improvements.
gave Luka an energetic thump on the shoulder.
Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. Okay. So he doesn't want us going that way. Makes sense. We're just going to look through the gate. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? Oh, is he not... Wait, Eris is his mum, isn't it? That sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Maybe they're all siblings. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mum says it used to be way busier back before Sharp had died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone's mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to have to explain how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Yeah, I thought the little boy was the son of the heiress, but yeah, maybe he's not. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luka? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle
Beck
that.
took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing. Ooh.
Chapter 4.
Oh no.
Dinner with the Moodwills.
I thought we might have a choice to
Ilona
make.
Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luka finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair.
It's a cute little
The
kitchen.
things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So Luka, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma, over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mum's been missing for a few months now. Like missing?
Luka's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger.
They put pineapple on the pizza for him. That's
Nellie
nice.
was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luka, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally would have put more effort into
Ilona
dinner.
nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mum was missing? Beck. I'm sorry, Luka. This move has us all a little
Luka
tired.
wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luka a swift kick under the table.
Ow. I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her the newest lead researcher of deep engineering. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the
Luka
ground.
glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luka, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. Oh, okay, I can see why she didn't want us to bring up work. You swore you
Beck
didn't.
slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luka, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo
Luka
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
A storm's brewing. Yeah, looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in that almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luka wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Oh, she flipped a coin. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luka turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Yeah, I hope so. Luka began to respond, but the sky answered for him as clouds above began to break, rumble. Okay, we've got two choices. So I guess break would mean it's going to get nicer, and rumble would mean it's going to start raining. I kind of want to see her introduced to Rolo. Let's see
Luka
if this
began
will
to
allow that.
respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him
Luka
about...
stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promised you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. Yeah, we can trust her. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. She ran off without us.
Luka saw Beck skulking by the gate.
Listen to this like spooky music. It's like, you know, creeping around. Some Scooby-Doo shit. So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Let me in! Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Oh. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Oh, are they coming out? Oh, she's with one of the hazmat suit people. That's Eris Valentine. Who's she talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned. There's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about.
His voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when all this inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised that you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learnt, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
This is either Gran or it's our mum. It's Gran. Family.
A chill ran down Luka's spine.
Oh, is she gonna infiltrate the Kura's the olfactory thing?
Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luka looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect. Look at her.
Tousled her hair back under the face mask.
How the hell does she get all her hair in that face mask? It must be so packed. Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
You can tell it's her. Look at all the hair sticking out the back. She's not doing a very good job of hiding. Okay, I'm guessing she's going in as a spy to try and bring the whole operation down from the inside.
Chapter 5. What big ears you have. Luka sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
The plot thickens. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my Gran. That was your Gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Okay. Yep, so Gran is working with the Valentines. I assume we can't go this way. Yeah, okay. Ooh. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
These guys are definitely some sort of clone. Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and
Mr.
Q's.
Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
Clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility.
A soul? We're hungry for so many souls, they're ginger
Pen
too.
broke into laughter as they walked away.
We'll have your soul at some point. Ha 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 ha. The light's on. Man, he's always hanging outside his store, isn't he? Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. Luka, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks you to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right in the kisser. Gran tells me just to keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luka. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. Too dark to be wandering on your own. Okay. I don't like you. Wow, she's still out here on the bench reading. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is the figure intoned. Are you prepared to live with the truth? Can we check out what's this way? Anything? Nope, everything's shut. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything. The diner. Can we go inside the diner? Oh, it's locked. Okay. Just want to make sure nothing we're missing on. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. I can't wait. Yep, they are definitely clones. There's the mayor. And Mr. Kerr.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without
The
you.
mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
Not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she has been indisposed of late. She doesn't like me much, does she? Oh no, it's not that at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair. And we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival, all of this. There's got to be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so interested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep, little bundles of
With a
potential.
glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge, and the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mere Valentine. There he goes with his evil plans. He's doing like the Mr. Burn fingers, like, excellent. You're just gonna stand out here in the dark now? Okay. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So, what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo, he's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny, even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used as fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. Okay, so that flashback we had was at least 6 years ago. Because the mayor was still waiting for his dad. And something changed. Changed how? Could it have been a bad batch? Maybe it was in the water or air or soil? Nobody knows. But all the crops died. And everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of just a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rolo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Since things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn initiative? Yep. First thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels, one town over for a week, while they decontaminated the groundwater. Okay, so I'm guessing that's when they built their underground labs. We better get going. Can I catch any more things while I'm here? They look like we've got everything, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, can I not go back?
Luka placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Okay, I think we've already got all that, so I'm just gonna head back out. Right, let's go. There he is, waiting. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck. You must be Rolo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rolo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey Luka, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Oh, has he improved the cannon? Oh, he's got the ladder coming up. Oh, what's he doing? Bulletproof glass, maybe? Oh my god. He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Yeah, lavish. Well, can we come up? Oh, can we hit the... Do we have to hit this? There we go. Oh, we've got another one. Okay. Do we just keep going? Oh, this one's moving. The little clown car noise. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Ah, so that's the guy who likes the weird lolly burger. He trades us this stuff. Cool. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luka, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Okay, Luka, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luka sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe there were squatters. I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Heiress Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rolo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So, let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at Valentine Warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Heiress Valentine? Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rolo and Luka shot back a look.
No offense. And so, we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. It's reverse vampires. And their leader is your Gran, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my Gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know, we haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mum went missing. Yeah! Did you know your Gran before? Oh, so she might not even be our Gran? What the hell? Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. Is she a stranger? It'd been years since I'd seen her. Luka, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your Gran is on the up and up?
Luka gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family. But you're right. Luka, your Gran is hiding something. And Pa always says, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my Gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? I mean, she had you deliver secret messages in the jam today and you didn't notice. That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess the only reason we know those because we had that vision, like that nighttime scene where we saw her, but that's not happening in this timeline. Or we didn't see it in this timeline, at least. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. and we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always up for a good game of Snoop. You can count me in.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luka walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows.
Oh, are we going to see her again?
Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
What time is it? Oop, we got all dressed. All right, let's head down. Is this going to be Rolo and Beck? It is. Oh my god, does he have a Sherlock Holmes hat on? Rolo, what on earth is that? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week has been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luka
My
and
dear
Beck
Watson.
rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
If I were a gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rolo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. It's always in the last place you look. First hunches are for suckers. What about in the parents' room? Eureka! She's lit a fire in order to burn evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo. Drat, it may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luka, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah, the closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I am going to take this important thing and huck it in a bush? Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway. I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luka's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Uh-oh. All right, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And now I shall proceed with
Before he could finish, Luka
breaking it.
scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick, and a good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in.
All right,
With the
careful,
glass
guys.
doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss. But the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Wow, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup
As
and...
Beck pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
Seriously?
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Wait, so this has to have been built into the house. Seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only 2 types of people have secret lairs. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. Yeah, when did she do these renovations? Or was this... No, Luka would know if this basement was always there. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe. Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. What's on the board?
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? Because I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town, out of the kindness of her heart. She put little symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clipboards are all inside a big circle. My mums are both on here. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark that's been crossed out. Okay, so the tick means obviously they're involved. Question mark is, are they involved? And because we know the Eris isn't involved, she's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means is probably not good. Right, what else is in here? What do we have here? Barrels marked caution, explosive. And jam jars? Oh, is she making explosives and sending that out as jam? There's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? Oh, we're gonna light something on fire. She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find out.
Rolo casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam.
Huckleberries.
He smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar. And... ink. What?
Rolo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rolo offered the slimy note to Luka and licked his fingers clean.
Ew. It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jam gram? It says, last night I used the disguise Eris provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So, more a bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Right, what else we got to look at? Is that a punching bag? Some
Luka jostled each
cabinets.
cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luka nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rolo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents like this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Do you think the fertilizer's been making people sick? body temperature continues to drop. He now describes some soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rolo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait.
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbled in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to this report later and made those notes. I wonder if he found something out and then they got rid of him because he was like onto what they were doing. And I wonder if the Valentines were like developing something and it was really bad and that's what caused the foul harvest, and then Mr. Kerr has kind of like found out about it and he's trying to start it up again. So it might be related to something
Rolo scanned
else.
through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind. Oh, it ages them, doesn't it? So like the liquid stuff was aging them, so maybe that's what it is. It's just making people old really quickly and it's like leaking into the water supply. Like the beach from old. Exacerbated by the loss. Sorry, I can't speak. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Luka, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say
Rolo
next?
rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be more. Yeah, that's when they got him.
Luka frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luka, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean, enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luka slammed the drawer shut.
Okay, I think we're starting to get a picture of what's going on.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Is this going to be all the tunnels underneath Beacon Pines? Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance to town. And if we follow it,
Rolo carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right to
He jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rolo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on the map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. Wait, are they going to blow the town up? So it's not hiding treasure? A real bummer. Rolo, what's that thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Did you say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of situation. They're going to blow up the festival with jam. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. She's going to blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. Uh-oh, she's home. What was that?
Luka looked up from the map.
What was what? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light.
They'll know we're down here though because
Statues in the dark.
the door's open upstairs.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps.
Uh-oh.
The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
Is it Gran? It's walking very slowly. That sounds like a Gran step.
Suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other.
It's not over yet,
A
guys.
muffled male voice broke the silence.
Oh. Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Oh, I wonder if that's Mr. Nuncreed. Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Yoo-hoo! I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Just...
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess there's nothing.
Rolo shifted suddenly.
Good one, Rolo.
Luka gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rolo, don't.
It was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway.
Oh, Rolo, what are you doing?
As he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop.
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
Rolo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone
From
there?
the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me. But there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rolo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luka scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground.
Or did you knock him out?
Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with
Oh,
relief.
good. You sure clobbered him good, Rolo. He's knocked out
As
cold.
Beck flicked back on the light, Luka and Rolo both gasped in stereo.
Oh, it's Mr. Tolliver.
Chapter 7.
Ah.
The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
Oh, they're going to tie him
Still
up.
unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string.
Yep, they're tying him up.
The kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan.
They're going to torture him until he gives all the evidence.
One thing was certain. They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luka's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop. Okay, that's definitely supposed to be bad. So this isn't going to work, but we'll see how this
They'd run
goes.
the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this. Just got to play it cool.
Luka walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times.
See how they're going to wake him up?
Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell
He
rung.
looked over to find Luka, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luka? What's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Rolo just got a little startled. Rolo's here?
Rolo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Hiram a good scare, so why have you got me tied up? Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luka glanced over to Rolo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luka, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? If that is my real gran. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient
Luka
notes.
gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives. I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
Luka looked again to Rolo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luka began to slowly loosen the bindings.
I feel like he's not
Mr.
going to tell
Tolliver
us.
gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This'll all make sense in time. Yeah, he's going to take
He
off.
edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
Yep, there he goes. You see, this town has secrets, Luka. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
Oh. A past that must be brought
He
to...
punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Yep, there we go. Light. Son of
Beck
a...
darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late.
He's gone.
Rolo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us. Oh, he locked them down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there with all those explosives and let the adults handle
They
this.
looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck. It's the only option I had.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town.
So is this an ending?
Luka opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
Yep, it's an end. They're
Well,
stuck.
we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Okay. So, I'm guessing there is another branch we'll be able to follow off here eventually. The only other option we have at the moment is to go back here and choose Rumble. I wonder if this will lead to Luka and Rolo getting left in the basement, and then maybe Beck will come round and let us out. We shall see. I think I'll leave that for the next video. It looks like we're slowly making our way up the tree though, so we're getting a bit more of the story. I feel like we're somewhere in the second act at the moment, and there's a third act coming up at some point. We're starting to get some more information about what's going on in the town. So it's going to be interesting to see how it concludes. There probably should be, I think, another maybe 2 or 3 videos left based off how we're going so far. If there are some other options that we can pick for any of these, I will go back and do those as well, even if we finish the story, because it'll be interesting to see all the different varieties and what we can get. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!